Okay, hot take. AI is perfectly good at doing astrology. I have seen so many astrologers and people in the spiritual community saying that AI can't do astrology, like it can't interpret your tarot card readings, anything like that. And it's just not true. I honestly think what it is that a lot of astrologers and people who make their money providing this kind of content are afraid that their viewers will go to AI instead of paying for readings from them. And instead of just admitting that, which is a perfectly valid fear to have, they use their spiritual authority to say, actually, AI can't do astrology. Like, because it's not connected to spiritual source or something like that. Of course, getting a reading from someone who has real human experience and wisdom is obviously valuable. But I think AI is a great resource for anyone who's trying to learn astrology or tarot or anything else. Those are just my two areas of expertise. I mean, just think about when you're trying to understand a specific placement in your chart. Like, let's say that you have Aries moon in the 11th house. You can easily Google Aries moon and find a ton of videos and articles about having an Aries moon and what that means. And then you can also look up like moon in the 11th house and you'll find a ton of stuff as well. But if you try to look up Aries moon in the 11th house or Saturn in Pisces in the 2nd house, you're not probably going to find something that's specifically referencing that placement. Or let's say you have some aspect pattern, right? Like a T-square or a grand trine where you have specific planets in specific houses and signs. AI is perfectly capable of going through and giving definitions for each of those things and then combining the concepts in a way that's like translatable to someone who doesn't know astrology super well. And I feel like that's just clearly a useful thing if you're trying to understand your natal chart better. If you don't think that that's true or you don't think that AI is capable of doing that, I suspect that you've probably never genuinely tried to use AI for that kind of thing. Because I've had some astrologers say things like, oh, the AI gets everything wrong, it just spits out a bunch of nonsense. And I'm like, what? What did you ask it? Because anyone who uses AI knows that it's all in the prompting. Like, you wouldn't pick up an acoustic guitar not knowing how to play it and like strum down it and then be like, well, the guitar's broken because it didn't play good music. Like, you have to communicate effectively with AI and prompt it effectively to get a good answer. So often when I give people readings, I will encourage them to use AI to look into specific things in more detail if they're interested. Or even things like if you pull your own tarot spread and you want interpretations of the cards. If you have a different problem with AI, that's one thing, right? Like, there's plenty of concerns one could have about AI, and spiritual concerns at that. But don't repackage that as, oh, AI can't do astrology, you should never use AI for astrology or tarot or whatever, because it's just not true, and it reads to me as spiritually manipulative and dishonest.